Well, tonight, a community growing more restless after the Poudre School District announced a new series of possible school closings in and around Fort Collins.
Parents in one neighborhood say their school is suddenly in a crisis they had no time to debate. Your Northern Colorado reporter Dylan Thomas live tonight in Fort Collins. Dylan, the community is taking their fight public.
And some parents tell me they feel they have no other option. It was just a week ago today that these parents in this community had no concern that this school behind me would ever close. And then they received an email and everything changed.
We had no idea that was going to happen.
In a matter of days,
We've been completely blindsided.
the neighborhood surrounding Linton Elementary School has gone from peaceful to in protest.
Everything caught us off guard.
Last year, Poudre Schools announced their intentions to consolidate or close several schools due to declining enrollment. There was backlash, so the school board asked a team of volunteers to rethink their options.
And we were under the impression that they would be revisions of the first scenarios, of which Linton was not closing in any of them.
But rather the opposite. Linton Elementary went from no threat of closure to near guarantee.
Closing schools shouldn't be the first option. It should be the very, very last option.
That's why Ty Goodwin and many of her fellow Linton Elementary parents are springing into action, enlisting the help of Speed Pro Imaging to create dozens of signs protesting the school's possible closure and the changes that would make to their neighborhood.
I can see all the kids walking to school, biking to school. If you put everybody on a bus or into a car, that completely changes the dynamic.
Goodwin says the threat of closing this Title I school could cause a ripple effect in the community for years to come.
We can't roll over because our school matters, our community matters, these kids matter. We live in Fort Collins, Colorado, one of the most beautiful suburban communities in the country, and all of our children should have the opportunity to safely walk or bike to school.
This community is having a movie night tonight, of all places, here at the elementary school. There they will be handing out the signs that are printed in both English and Spanish to make sure that everyone in this neighborhood understands what they are facing. And we should note, just 2 hours ago, the district announced they will be hosting a special meeting on Monday night to further discuss these concerns. We should also point out their decision is expected on June 11th, whether or not they will be closing schools, and that would take effect during the 25-26 school year. Reporting live tonight in Fort Collins, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
Dylan, thank you so much for staying on top of that for us. Dylan covers stories in Northern Colorado for you. Recently, he's reported on events from Estes Park to Loveland and Greeley.
And on